Hello. Welcome back to Dune Awakening. We are about to get started here. We are going to be looting Hagga Basin bases. I really hope you enjoy this stream. And we will be getting into it. Let me hop into chat here. Hello, Chief.
Well, hello, Grandpa.
Are you ready to loot some Hagga Basin bases?
Oh, looking forward to it. Nothing else, I'll be happy to get rid of some of the stuff that's just sitting out there.
Exactly. So we looted one this morning just to make sure that we actually can do it. So, yeah. I think I'm going to hop in the buggy because that has way more storage. And I'm going to drive over to this one base that has some people, NPCs nearby. They're not like super close though, so this might be tricky. So we're going to go out and check this out and see if we can take over another base that's been abandoned. So here we go. Thought we'd do something different this week. We had some issues in the deep desert this week, so I'm going to try to stay away from that this week. But there's my guy right there. I just need to lead him over. I think. Was it this one? I don't know if it was this one. I think this one had the subfief up. Yeah, like up there. There it is. And it's probably in perfect condition, which it is. So that one won't be so easy. This one will be even more difficult because it's even further away. But if we can get the NPC here, subfief's right there. And not quite perfect condition, but and we'll just have to get behind it like this. We don't really have anything to get on top of behind it, so that's going to be a slight issue. But just so you guys are aware, this base that's been abandoned forever over here, right here, we took this over this morning. So this is now our base. So once we finish cleaning it out and everything, we will tear it all down and give it back, give the land back to the people. Right, Chief?
Definitely sounds amazing.
So I'm not sure if this one will work. We could drive around and see if we can find some others. most of the people that are around here are pretty active. There's one way up there. That looks like it's falling apart. But that would be tricky to get an NPC up there. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, why am I not walking? There we go. Where's the sub-fee fat at this base? Watch it be. In an impossible position. I like this base. This is kind of neat. Looks like there is no access. I guess
Give it a few more days. Something else will break down. We can get in there.
yeah.
But for now.
For now. Well, they have power spinning. This is definitely not abandoned. Go on, see if we can find something else. Well, this one's not. This one is abandoned, but not abandoned. This is actually a guildmate's base. And that one's got Penashield, so that one's not abandoned. Not abandoned. Oddly enough, it looks like this one you can drive right into. Down here. Nothing in there. Yeah, none of this power is on. There's the sub-thief. Right here. In perfect condition. But is there anything here that would make it worth it? Couple storages, not much. Might not be worth it.
Depends on how close of a camp is.
Yeah. Zone change. What? Where are we? Right by the Aegis. Which means there's definitely a camp right up there. I doubt they'll follow us down though. Yeah, see, it's instantly changing into PvP. Thought we could get somebody from the Aegis to follow us down there.
I don't think so.
All right. We'll try something else. Most of these are still running. There's a camp right here, but that base is still running fine.
That first space you checked today was just very, very lucky, I think.
I think so too.
It had so much stuff in
Goodness. Yeah. Looks like that one's mostly torn apart. Or falling apart. Is that one apart too? Is there a camp over here? There is a camp right here. I doubt there's going to be much in this, but hey. Oof. Can you guys come destroy this base for me?
Ooh, is there some beef in there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Come here, guys. Let's come have fun. You want to come shoot this for me? Wish they had more stuff that I could stand on that was closer to the ground. There we go. That works. There you go. Wait, kneel down? No, no, they don't want to attack. There we go. Hey, Pharaoh.
Nice. This takes time.
Yeah. Or you just draw them into the abandoned base, and you can find a good spot like this. Just get them to keep shooting at you, and they'll take out that sub thief. Exactly, Pharaoh. That's why I wanted to stream this. I thought it would be very informative to show people that this is possible and definitely doable. It just takes a little bit of work. It works really well when you use compel and this other skill set that I have on here right now is the collapse grenade from the trooper. So if you need to get them like up on something, you can just throw the collapse grenade and they'll suck into the middle of it and it brings them up a little higher for you. And then you can use the sugar wire to bring them in even further. So yeah. And you can just use your repair tool to see how it's doing.
It's about a third.
Yeah, it's not bad. This is going way better than the one I did this morning. Mostly because he's literally just standing in one spot and shooting. The other one wanted to move around this morning. You're welcome. Yeah. I hope a lot of people find this interesting and are able to go to all these abandoned bases around Hagga Basin and find some camps nearby. And once this sub-fief's gone, then all you have to do is place one of your own sub-fiefs. Unfortunately, I don't have any, but you can place one of your sub-fiefs, and then you can destroy all the stuff around here if you want to, and it frees up the space. But once that sub-fief's gone, I actually will get access to all of these. I don't have to place a sub-fief in order to get access to all the storages. But it is a little time consuming, but can be very rewarding. I doubt this one's going to be too rewarding. All they have here are some fuel generators. But we'll see. The one we raided this morning had like a little over 1 million Solari in it. It had some plastanium in there, some spice melange. So we were able to find quite a bit. It was really nice. Out of it. Yeah, see, so it's about 3/4 of the way. We're only in about 20 minutes into filming this, and it doesn't take too long. Only problem is getting the mobs to aggro long enough to follow. Exactly. That's the tricky part. Sometimes you can use the compel to bring them in, but that wears off over time. We certainly are grinders for sure. Yeah, and then once it's gone, I can just kill this guy right here in front of me. And the only thing that stinks is you don't get access to the vehicles. But hopefully some people will find this helpful and go clean up their Hagga Basins. Yeah, they do leash back pretty quickly. Right now, I respec this morning, and I just have the collapse grenade, the sugar wire, and then the battle hardened, and then I grabbed this attractor field also. But that's that, and then the Benny compel. That's all I grabbed for right now, just to see if this would work, and it did. And as you can see, this one's about done here. So there we go. It's gone. I can just take this guy out. And now I have access to their chests, which, like I said, probably wasn't going to be very rewarding. And so far, not rewarding at all. Oh, there's some stuff. We'll go throw all this in the buggy.
Almost looks like it was a base that they used to just dump stuff.
Yep. So the benefit of placing your own sub-fief is then you can just destroy all these boxes, and if these have anything in them, which they probably don't. Yeah. Unfortunately, it like can't access vehicle storage or anything. But now this opens for me. So yeah. Getting the ships that spot you and getting those adds to aggro. Yeah, that actually very good advice. Like the overhead ships. If you find an abandoned base by one of those, that would definitely be a good way to take that out. But yeah, this was the main thing that I wanted to show off. Just the ability to go around Hagga and find a base that's been abandoned. Preferably one that has like tier 6 stuff in it, like a spice refinery or a large ore refinery and some medium storage containers and stuff like that. If that's been abandoned, if you can get somebody to aggro in there so you can take out the sub-fief, then that would be the way to go.
So when you're searching for these, there's a few things you want to look for. One is you're going to want to look for mobs. If there's not a base nearby, it's not going to work at all.
Yeah.
The other thing is if it has power. So anytime you see a pentashield, or if you look at a piece of gear inside and you see that, you know, a station is powered, then that means that you can't do anything with it.
Right. Yep. So you'll want to find like if you see wind turbines on it, are the wind turbines spinning? If they're not spinning, then more than likely it's been abandoned. And look what we have here. I'd be quite surprised if this one's actually abandoned. Not only is it... Oh, that was open to the public. I was going to say, not only is it abandoned, it just let me in. I doubt all these are open to the public. See, like, there's a bunch of storages here, so this would be a good one if it was actually abandoned. This is a really nice base, though. I'd be very surprised if this was abandoned. There's a large ore refinery. Medium spice refinery. But I believe it still has power because that door opened, and I don't think those can open without power. Oop. I mean, none of those are powered.
Oh, is that a windmill? there's definitely no power then.
Yep. So that's kind of what you're looking for, is those not spinning. If they were spinning, then it would be powered. Yeah. I don't see anything here, but I can't seem to find the subfief either. Beats waiting 2 weeks for storms to rip through. Exactly. Yeah, I didn't see a subfief anywhere though. It might be buried underneath something. This place is pretty big. So it could be like under the floor or something. Not back there. Really like how this person opened this to the public though. It's kind of nice.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Large sandstorm coming. I don't think I put my buggy away, did I? We're sheltered here.
Yeah. Good spot, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Let this thing pass. But yeah, that was kind of the whole point of this video, was to show that it was possible and to let people clear out some of those abandoned bases around Hagga that they have noticed. I know it's not a build stream like we've been doing, but we'll get back to that next week for sure. There we go. Storm passed. And I believe oof. Got some lag there. I know that base and that base are available, but there's no real mobs nearby and definitely no flying ship over here, so that doesn't really help us with taking it out. Now what we could do is run over this way. See there, I think there's power going on that one. I know this base has been abandoned, but finding the subfief on that one, I think I have found the subfief on that one, but it's like way up in there and there's no mobs nearby to drag the guy to. That one's not abandoned. This Helios Gate, that's where you turn in your right there is where you turn in stuff, supplies and stuff for the Lance Rad. That's Helios Gate. Highly doubt this base up here is abandoned. But if it was, right there's a mob right there. Yep. Still powered up. What is this? Looks like whatever this was is gone. Still no access. Wow. Some chests there. Where'd you put your subfief? Right there. Wow, that doesn't look like it's in very good condition. Look how critical it is. Oh my goodness. I wonder what...
No mobs around?
There might be. I know there's one down there, but this would be pretty far to drag from there. It just has like a hair sliver left of health. This is gonna be tricky to get this guy to run all this way, but we'll see if we can do it. I think it might even be easier to drag one from there. You in here? Nope. Definitely not easier. See if we can get this guy to follow us. Come on, buddy. There we go. Miss me. How far will you follow before you turn around? Nope, right there. It won't compel you. Which that doesn't last very long. Oh, he got out of it. Yep. See, so that's the tricky part, is getting him to follow the whole time. For the patrol ship to drop mobs. I don't think there are any patrol ships around here. Found that if you throw a frag grenade, they will dive, then aggro again. Yeah, I wish I could mob these guys, because these guys might make it right there. But these guys, I don't think... Yeah, you can't even shoot them. This base be ready to fall apart through the next storm. We can't get any more mobs. Oh. That base looks abandoned also. Where's your sub thief? Oh, that's open to the public. We're definitely not getting a mob up here. It sure is different. I like it for a Hagga base. There's the sub thief. That's crazy.
protected.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Is way up. I definitely don't see getting a guy all the way up there. That was my inspiration right there for that base.
Well, perhaps another storm or two. Nah, it's going to be a long wait before that one gets out, I know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Another abandoned base. Certainly looks like that. Everybody's gonna figure this out and finally start protecting their sub-thieves. Right here's one. It's in perfect condition. Oh, there's a mob right here. Yes. But can I get them to follow me all the way over there? Ah. I need the guys, the other guys that spawn. The shield. Get them to run up these stairs. And then forward and then up these stairs. Nothing to stand on here, but maybe if I stood like right here. No, they would get me from the side there. I guess I could stand right here. They would shoot. Probably gonna take a minute for that to respawn. I mean, there's really nothing here except for some storage chests. Almost like they just took down all the refineries and then just left all these chests.
Well, they're small chests. They might have just emptied what they wanted out of them. let
Yeah.
me know.
Definitely possible. But yeah. Certainly something to do around Hagga Basin that's different. That might take some time for you to get around and find the base. I'm sure most of you know exactly which bases right around you are abandoned. And you just got to find these little mob camps and drag the guys into the base to kill the sub thief. They'll spawn soon, hopefully. Might as well steal some slurry while we're here. Well, they are not respawning. And this is not going to be interesting content unless they do, so I think we'll probably call it here. I got what I wanted out of the video, which was mostly just showing you guys that this was possible. And I hope you guys enjoy. Chief, you want to say bye?
Yep, enjoyed watching. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe. If you like the video, please hit that like button. We'll see you next time.